Our company is Global Innovative Platforms, a publicly traded company under the ticker symbol GIPL. The moment we realized this wasn't just an idea and it was an actual business was actually more recently when we were successful with our mission of creating our first initial heartworm breath marker from both the mature stage of the disease and also the early detection side of the disease. We started this out about 4 years ago as a hypothesis. It started from Dr. Byron Blackburn at Auburn University, and he had a hypothesis that this would be the next wave in animal diagnostics, and we took that data and we ran with it. There are a few different factors that really contribute to our current success. We have identified the most sensitive gas chromatographer photoionization detector in the world that we are familiar with, and that sensitivity level is really what lends itself to this type of data collection and this type of analyzation. The sensitivity of the machine coupled with artificial intelligence in order to build our breath markers were the two factors that really had to come together for us to be successful. What makes our technology different from any other type of diagnostic out there now is we are, first of all, non-invasive, second of all, proactive, not reactive. We are looking for different markers inside of the body and different signals that come from a disease that show us the disease is present, and it is not the same signals everybody else has been looking for with different tools. We chose to start with heartworm because there is a huge problem with all of the current heartworm tests on the market. There's a 6-month lag in detection from all of the point of care tests, and by the time it's identified at 6 months, it's too late to completely get rid of it. Currently, with all heartworm point of care tests that are on the market, it's not able to identify the disease until it's at least 6 months mature, and at that point you already have irreparable harm to the heart and lungs. You're shortening the life of the dog, and they will always have breathing issues. When they're given a medication, first of all, they're extremely expensive, and second of all, they're very challenging on the dog's body. We want to identify it in the early stages where we can change the treatment protocol, simply give the dog a preventive, get rid of the disease, have the dog come back for a confirmatory appointment 40 days later to confirm that it's gone, and then prove later on that there is no long-term harm to the dog's lungs and heart. We're thrilled that our initial studies have come back with such great numbers. And the goal of all of this is to identify these diseases and abnormalities at their earliest onset where we can do the most about it. It's all about early detection to save lives, save money, and make the pet feel more safe. What we have built is a non-invasive breath test for all animals for many different diseases. We have members of the American Heartworm Society on our team that are guiding us. In the animal business, and with this product in particular, there are about 30,000 vet clinics in the United States and about another 4,000 or 5,000 shelters as well. We know, and we have a strategy that we've used in the past with different products that can be used again here to penetrate this market. And we also know that we have a product that is heads above anything else that's out there. And as we continue to educate the market, the patients and the dogs are going to demand this type of quality. The milestones that really matter the most in the next 12 to 18 months are building out not just our heartworm breath test, but a complete parasite panel that will include hookworms, roundworms, whipworms, giardia, tapeworms. Then we will also approach the tick-borne diseases of Lyme disease, anaplasmosis, Ehrlichia, and then we will continue our research and development into other animals. And not just building it out to get the initial markers, but obviously we need the proper specificity and sensitivity and accuracy levels, and that's really the stage we're at now. When we're successful with this worldwide, it totally changes the landscape with animal diagnostics. We're looking to identify all different types of abnormalities at their earliest onset so that we can minimize losses and maximize results.